Welcome back, all my nature-loving friends, to another edition of Corrective Pruning for Young Trees. Before venturing out into the urban landscape as a community tree volunteer, there are a few things that we'll need and some things that we can expect to see. Pruning young trees is generally done using hand tools from the ground, no ladders. So let's take a look at some of those tools that will be needed. Selecting the right pruning tool for the right sized branches will give us the best cut with the least amount of effort. Select a hand pruner that has blades that cut like a pair of scissors. These are referred to as bypass pruners. Look for a comfortable grip and something in your price range. Anywhere from $10 to $50 could be spent here. Moving up to larger branches, we'll now need a tool with longer handles to provide leverage. Lopping shears or loppers normally have bypass blades. Here you can expect to pay from $20 to $150. Felco, Silky, and Corona are quality brands preferred by most professionals. So now we are reaching the limitation of the size of the branch we'll be able to cut with hand tools. The pruning saw will allow us to make up to a 3-inch diameter cut. Your blade options are fixed or folding with a curved or straight blade. All are very sharp. Be careful to not cut yourself. Prices range from $25 to $150. Removal of even larger branches is best left to the professional arborist who is proficient in the use of a chainsaw. Much of our corrective pruning efforts will be directed higher in the canopy, which will require the use of a pole pruner. Here we have a couple of choices. Compound pole pruners have both saw and lopper functions combined on a single collapsible pole. These are cheaper but can be clumsy to maneuver in a crowded canopy. The preferred, more expensive models have separate interchangeable heads with two 6-foot poles that when connected together can extend your reach up to 15 feet. Prices vary widely from $30 to $250. Again, reaching even higher into the tree's canopy will require a professional arborist using a ladder, a bucket truck, or by climbing. A few additional hand tools are useful to tighten and maintain your pruning tools. Also be sure to have a sharp pair of wire cutters to remove plastic or wire bracing that may have been left on the tree too long. Well-maintained tools will cut easier and cut cleaner. Take the time to clean, sharpen, and lubricate your tools between your pruning excursions. When pruning diseased branches, be sure to sanitize your tool with rubbing alcohol before moving on to the next tree to prevent the spread of harmful fungus. As we move from tree to tree along the street, we'll need a means to also move our tools along the way in an organized manner. You can purchase a tool caddy or go the do-it-yourself route. Now that most luggage has wheels attached, you can easily find an inexpensive cart at the thrift store. Just add a bucket and a bungee cord. When working near the street and with sharp tools, we should consider investing in some personal protective equipment. Take a moment to consider how each of these items might be of value in protecting ourselves from injury. There will be times when our pruning efforts will be in direct conflict with parked cars. We do not want to risk a falling branch, denting, or scratching a vehicle. Occasionally, a resident will offer to move their vehicle, but I don't find it a good time management practice to start knocking on doors looking for owners. Alternate parking rules may offer another opportunity on another day to safely remove branches. As we remove branches, they should be neatly stacked with butt ends towards the curb for easy pickup and removal by municipal crews. If it's windy, place the brush next to the tree to keep it from blowing away. Always keep sidewalks clear at all times. Some new plantings never become established in the landscape. Removal can often be accomplished by the wiggle and yank technique. If the tree seems to be well anchored, you can also scratch the bark to verify if the underlying tissue is green and wet. Your specimen may be dead if the tissue is dry, brittle, and brown. Be sure not to leave a protruding stump, causing a tripping hazard. 3 reasons you may decide not to prune. A. There are decorations hanging that may be sentimental to someone. B. Someone already looks to be maintaining the planting strip. And C. An unusual species is present that was likely not planted by the municipality, but by the homeowner. My pet peeve is when a resident leaves Christmas lights on the tree. This is my cue to walk on by. Always be aware of bugs, bees, bird nests, and thorns in the tree. In addition, the urban forest may present a few additional man-made hazards like broken glass or bulk trash carelessly placed at the curb. I love when people express an interest in my tree work. I often tell folks I'm simply giving the tree a little haircut to improve its appearance. If they want to know more, I'm happy to go into an entire tutorial on structural pruning. The second best part of urban tree pruning is meeting the residents. They are generally curious, welcoming, and grateful. I look forward to becoming a certified arborist one day, but I'm happy to say that today my community service is strictly a volunteer effort. Well, I hope you enjoyed this session of corrective pruning for young trees with an emphasis on hitting the streets. If you'd like more tree care tips, please join me at my Facebook community page, We Care Tree Care. Thank you.